Hello, my fibro friends and warriors and superheroes. I'm back with more symptoms if you're having trouble getting a diagnosis. Now, my personal thoughts on this were that if you had that main six we talked about in a previous video, that would possibly be enough. But I'm going to speak to you just about some more symptoms that can be related to fibromyalgia, and the list is unbelievable. I've had to write them all down because there's absolutely no way I could remember them all. So I'm just going to run them off, and if these are things you are additionally having problems with, that compounds, possibly having fibromyalgia. I'm not a doctor, just speaking from my own experience. Now, out of all of these symptoms, I've had all bar one at one time or another. So, inflammation, balance issues, times I've fallen over, acid reflux, migraines, sweating at night, getting up to the loo at night. Also happens as we get older, but bladder problems, which I've had forever. Dropping things, the amount of things I've dropped, especially hot coffee. Putting things in random places. I couldn't find one of my medications anywhere. I searched high and low for it. A couple of days, couldn't find it. Went to get a glass out of the cupboard to get a drink of water, and lo and behold, there's my meds. Palpitations, weight gain. Gone from being a very, very active person, as I was, to struggling to get yourself dressed. Losing friends, it's not really a symptom, but it ties in. People thinking you're lazy. Feeling sick. Being unable to exercise. TMJ, I can't remember what that exactly stands for, but it's jaw problems here. Being clumsy, sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, which I forgot about. That's a big one. You see what I mean about forgetting and losing track of these things? And they're all added on, as I say, to the top of the 6 or 7 we already had in a previous video. And another one that I want to come on to, which Sharon, bless her heart, reminded me about, is costochondritis. Now, I will never tell any of you what to do. You have choice in everything, and I will never tell you what to do. The only thing I will tell you to do is, if you have chest pain, you ring emergency services, or you speak to your doctor. Do not ever leave chest pain, ever. That's the only thing I will ever tell you. You mustn't leave is chest pain. Now, costochondritis, I've had 3 times. It's inflammation of the muscles inside your rib cage is the easiest way to explain it. And it is extremely painful. But even if you've had costochondritis in the past and you get chest pain again, what do? Do you just leave it and think, oh, it's costochondritis again? No, you don't. You speak to a doctor. If it's really bad, you ring 999. Especially if you start having problems in your left arm, uh, and your jaw starts to hurt. They think I actually had a heart attack at one point, but the ambulance couldn't get here quick enough, so I couldn't get the blood test to confirm it, but they do think I have had a previous heart attack. So what I was saying in previous video about not going and reeling off, could you imagine going and reeling off all of those symptoms on top of the 6 we've already talked about and trying to get a diagnosis? That's why I suggested that you just speak to your doctor about the main 6 or 7, because, you know, I'm not a doctor, but give a doctor all of those symptoms in one go, where on earth is he going to start? He or she, sorry, going to start. So the costochondritis, how I forgot that, I don't know. Bladder problems also are can be an issue. I've had more UTIs than I can count, urinary tract infections, and maybe we can do another video on that, because that's quite involved, and I've got hints and tips for when you have cystitis, UTI, etc. I think I want to leave it here because I think this is enough to think about and take on board. There are other symptoms like lupus, like my sister has CRPS, which is chronic regional pain syndrome, and I don't see her a great deal, but I just talk to her a lot, and she does sort of suffer differently. But what makes me cross, didn't swear, what makes me cross is that it does seem that chronic regional pain syndrome is taken more seriously than fibromyalgia. So that's a few to think about. And we also have to think about, I'm trying to get a general age of my subs, my friends, all of you lovely people here, but you don't ask a lady her age. I mean, I'm 61 next Friday. I don't care. At my age, you just celebrate still being alive, don't you? So sweating at night, I don't know whether that comes under fibromyalgia, menopause, a combination of the two. Who knows? I also listened to an American doctor giving a presentation on fibromyalgia, and I thought, here we go, this is going to be fun. Well, I was shook. I actually agreed with everything he said. And when I've described my pain as being held over a hot stove, he actually used that analogy, and I couldn't believe it. I will try to link his link. Try to leave his link below if you're interested in watching his presentation. It was a consultant doing a presentation to other consultants, so there's a fair bit of doctory things in there, which I've skipped past and I've made notes on, so I can do a whole video on that. So I thought I'd let you get your head around all of these extra ones and see what you think. let me know what you think in the comments. I'd be really, really interested. Do you have any of these as well? Um, have you ever thought they're connected to fibromyalgia? Um, you know, it's the restless leg syndrome. I really should have thought about the costochondritis. That's not something people, I don't think, generally get as a rule, and it's one you've got to be so careful with because it's severe, severe chest pain. You need to make sure you get that looked at. Always, always, always get chest pain looked at. Don't ever assume because you've had costochondritis that it's that again. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up here, leave this kind of short for my normal ones. If you want to ask any questions about any of these, I've had to say all of them at one time or another, bar one. You're welcome to ask me anything. I'm not saying I can answer it, but I will give it a jolly good bash. And my next video is going to be about insomnia. The next one's going to be about menopause, which I know quite a few of you are interested in, and how it overlaps with fibromyalgia. And then the one after that's going to be pain management. So I hope, I've been shouting, and I hope the volume is okay on this video. I know it's wobbly, I'm sorry. Don't look at me, just listen to me. I've been desperate to make this video, but as you know, the laptop's kind of had it, and I've got to look into something else to record my videos on. So I am sorry about the bad camera angle and the wobbliness of this video. So you know the drill. Be kind to yourselves. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. Somebody said to me, I don't expect a YouTuber to reply to me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just somebody with severe fibromyalgia and additional illnesses, and I just want to help you guys if I can. So, kind yourselves. Don't push yourselves when your body's telling you no. It's telling you no for a reason. Leave me comments. I love your comments. And oh, please do give me that jolly old thumbs up if you can. Helps us get into that algorithm for YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, why the blinking hell not? I'm joking. It'd be lovely if you would subscribe and be part of our really wonderful community we've got here. Can I just take a minute to thank all of you? You're superheroes. You're looking out for each other in the comments, chatting to each other. This is such a blessing. It really is. I'm hoping that this video isn't too wobbly for me to put out, but we'll see. Okay, take care of yourselves. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Anything you want to ask away. I'll try and answer it. And other than that, have a fab. I'm just going to shut up. I need a drink of water. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.